Hi, everyone. Whoops, I forgot to click the little intro thing, but anyway. How's everybody tonight? How are my friends and pals? It's getting close to Christmas, so boy, I don't know about you, but I am super busy. And so it's kind of nice to take a break and check in with everybody and see how everybody's doing. So wait a couple minutes to see who comes, and then I've got some fun things to share with you tonight. A couple of things that I just found when I was out picking that I thought I would share with you that are really neat. One especially. So yeah. So let's see if people start to come. I think Thrifting Adventures is having a sale right now. I know George just had a premiere, so lots going on tonight in the vintage community. So yeah. Well, maybe I'll show you the first thing that I found. This guy is just so cute. Look at him. So this, I'm not going to sell him. I need to do some more research on him because I just think he's just so darn cute and so different. He's wooden. He's got some wooden wheels and a wooden base. He's definitely made of wood. He's got a little bit of damage on his ears, but not much. And his head's kind of, jointed. And so the legs are too. You can see how they're kind of screwed in. But but they don't seem to be. Oh, hi, Sandy. Hi, Shelly. How are you tonight? I'm just showing you my new kitty. Yeah, isn't he interesting? Isn't he neat? I just thought I loved his face. He just has the best face. He's definitely got some wear to him. So, and he's, a pull toy, like there's a hole here, so it would have had a string. So I'm thinking he's older, but I can't seem to find anything similar online. So I'm still doing some research on him to find out, because sometimes this folk art can be really quite valuable. Hey, Gritty Great, nice to see you. Yeah, look at his tail, isn't he? His tail's cute too, right? It's like a braided burlap, not burlap, what would you call it? Like a rope kind of piece. So he's really cute. Yeah. So if anybody in your, when you're doing research and so on, see anything similar, let me know, because I just thought he was adorable. I saw him just sitting on the shelf as I was about to pay for stuff, and I went, oh, I have to have him. And so I'll be doing more research on him. Isn't he neat? Yeah. I thought he was really cute too. So it's going to be a hard one to sell. You know how sometimes you find things and you're like, okay, no problem, I can sell it. Then you find other things and it's like, I really like that. It's going to be, yeah, it's wood. Yeah, he's wood. He's all wood, and he's been carved. You can kind of tell if you look kind of closely, like he's been carved. You can see, a bit of texture to him. I think he's older. I think he might be a folk art piece. But so he's all wood. I like how he's got even the painted little toes. Do you see the toes? They're cute too. Yeah. So, hey, Belinda. Hi. How are you tonight? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. I mailed off all of the mystery boxes today. It was a lot of work. Wow. I won't lie. It was an awful lot of work to do 8 mystery boxes. But man, fun. And certainly put hopefully some really great stuff in your boxes. It was a good experiment to see if I could manage 8 boxes. I think that was a little much, to be honest. But, we're always good to try something new, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah, great. I'm glad you're looking forward to it. And I do hope I've, done well with your survey questions, and I've found you things that you'll love. What I tried to do is put in what I called one hero piece, that something that, really met what you asked for. And then some other stuff that met your list, but maybe isn't necessarily a hero piece. Definitely well worth your money. I've probably triple what you would pay for it selling it in other ways. So, you got triple the value. So that's good, right? So yeah, we'll see what you think of your box. And when you get it, please do let me know. Be honest. If you loved it, oh great. But if you didn't like some things, let me know that too, in case you buy another box, and I can certainly tweak what I put in for another time. So please don't be shy to tell me what you think honestly, right? It's good learning for me too, right? Mm-hmm. Hey Judy, hi. How are you tonight? How are you feeling? How is everybody? How are you handling the whole COVID and all of that? Yes, Sandy, I hope you're looking forward to your box too. Yeah, it was fun to do. Fun to do. So it did take me the week. Remember I said it would take me a week to do the boxes? It definitely did. But I got them all off today. Canada Post came and picked up a big stack of boxes for me because I had some Etsy orders as well. So I was a busy girl. Yeah. Great. So I just showed my little cat that I found. So this is one of my latest haul things. And then I wanted to show you something else that I found that's was pretty cool. I had to really negotiate the prices on these because they wanted a lot of money for them. But I bought, now, not one orange stretch vase, not two orange stretch vases. You can see it's an Amberina one. And that's Viking, I believe. That kind of pattern on the foot means it's Viking. But I also got this one. So three, right? Three stretch vases. So I've got to figure out what I'm going to do, whether I'm going to list them on Etsy or maybe I'll bring one to a live sale. I was thinking about doing for next week. Next week will be right after Christmas. I believe it's the 28th, is it? Oh, 29th, next Tuesday. So I was thinking of doing a sale of more kind of higher priced items for those of you who got money for Christmas. What do you think? Do you think it would be cool to do, kind of higher priced items, maybe some auction ups or whatever, the offer ups, so that for some of the special things. So things like this stretch vase or swung vase. I was thinking of putting that in next week's sale. So, if you get some money for Christmas and you want to buy yourself a treat, I thought, it would be fun to have some sort of nicer trend, the hot vintage stuff, and maybe do offer ups. What does that sound? What do you think? Does that sound good? Because I think there's going to be a lot of people getting money this year. I have a feeling that, people are, are going to get money instead of gifts. And I want to show you my favorite vintage brooch from my collection. I have a very small vintage brooch collection, but this is one that I've had for years and years and years. It's lucite. Here, I'll take it off to show you, because it's a neat one. It's the rhinestones are embedded in the lucite, so you can see. Yeah, and it came with clip-on earrings as well, but I never wear them. I don't have pierced ears, and I just find earrings kind of clip-ons even kind of bug me, But I wear the brooch quite a bit. Isn't that neat? Yeah, that's sort of one of my favorite brooches. Actually, I'll just leave it off for now. Yeah. So you think that's a good idea? I saw some people saying good idea to have a kind of super sale next week where it's really cool things that you might want to spend your Christmas money on. Okay, well, we'll go for that then. Thank you, Shelley. Yeah, I think it's pretty beautiful too. I bought it at a vintage store probably, let's see, I think I was in my 20s, so that's like 30 years ago. So, I mean, I've had it a long time and it was vintage then, so you can imagine. Yeah. I love brooches that can go on a Christmas wreath. Yes, absolutely. Oh My Vintage, Kim, right on Oh My Vintage, she made a wreath of all brooches where she just put brooches on the branches. I thought that was such a brilliant idea because rhinestone brooches can be quite stunning. So that's neat. Yeah, I do have that emerald green one. I bought a really nice emerald green brooch, and I had it in one of the other sales, and it hasn't sold. So if you're interested in a nice emerald green rhinestone brooch, really top end, high quality, let me know by email. I'll send you a picture, and we can go from there. So yeah, the cat I'm not sure about. I'm going to have to do some more research on it because I think it could be worth quite a bit of money. It looks to me to be aged, but I want to be sure before I sell that one. So I thought tonight we would do a live sale. So we'll do a live sale first, and then we'll play bingo so start thinking about what playing cards you want to choose for tonight's cards. So the way I did it last time, I'm going to do it again. Where did I put the playing cards? Oh, here they are. So you just pick, you pick 5 playing cards, and you put them in the chat, and then I'll start to just flip over the deck, and as soon as the first person has 5 cards, then they win the prize. So tonight's prize is going to be a mystery box of 4 items. A mystery box of 4 items is tonight's prize, and I'll do a custom one again. So if you haven't filled out the questionnaire, you can fill it out if you win. And so you want me to draw 4 instead of 5? Okay, sure, 4 cards. Yeah, I don't know how many people are watching. How many have we got watching tonight? I can never figure out how to to see that while I'm I can't seem to see it on StreamYard. Oh, there it is, 16. Okay, yeah. So we don't have very many people watching tonight. I think maybe Stephanie's still going strong, and people will come over after that. Hey, Jen. Hi, Jen. How are you? Did you hear that I sent out all the boxes today? They all went out today, so yours was in the pile. So you'll get your box hopefully soon. There, hopefully are over the biggest hump of parcels, and it'll start to get sort of back to normal soon. So we'll play the bingo after I do the live sale tonight to do another giveaway before Christmas. So we'll do that after. So I'll start now with the live sale. So the first thing I have for tonight's live sale is I have a set of 2, so twins for twins, of Bobbsey twin books. One has its dust cover, the other one doesn't. But I bought them because I really liked the look of them. Like they, to me, even like if you took the dust cover off this one, people do this stacking, right, of books as a sort of decor piece, and then you put, your object on top just as a display. And I love the spines on them. I thought that they were really quite neat. And so this one is the Bobbsey twins at Big Bear Pond. And this one is the Bobbsey twins at the Country Fair. Okay. The one with the dust cover is the Bear Pond one, that Big Bear Pond. So just kind of fun. These were Bobbsey twins. If you don't know, this was a really popular sort of series back in the 50s, sort of 60s. I mean, this one says something, fly from Beckelas, 1957. So somebody gave this as a gift in 1957. Let's see the date, published date here. 1953. Looks like a first edition, and now that I say that, because I don't see any other editions there. And then this one here, second one. So this is at the Country Fair. Where's the publishing date here? Oh, this one's published 1922. Oh, 1922. Can you see that? Okay. So you got a bit of a musty smell, but not too bad. you know, for books. It's pretty standard. So that for the set of 2 Bobbsey twin books, that's $12 and number 22. $12, number 22 for the Bobbsey twins books. Okay, so that's our first thing. Get us started. Does anybody remember the Bobbsey twins? Or maybe it's probably past most of our, I mean, I don't remember. I remember my mom reading them to me, but as a child, but yeah. Okay, the next thing I have is a crazy cool kitschy thing. I have had this for quite a while, and I haven't seen any marks on it, so I don't know who it's from. But it's a jigger, okay? So a jigger, but it's a rifle. Isn't that cool? The rifle is copper. So I'll show you both sides of it. I did give it a very light polish. You could probably polish it more. Yeah. Oh, you had to do most of the series, Rebecca? Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I just thought this was so funky cool, right? So if you know somebody that has a vintage bar, I mean, what a cool piece to have in their bar. I bought it as a prop for Etsy, but I didn't really use it that much because it's, I think, too cool. It distracts from the glasses. And you don't want a prop to do that. So I thought I would sell it. So it's a good 2 jiggers. The jiggers are clean. I don't see any, any what's that? They took out some racially insensitive stuff. Oh, really? Interesting. Oh, interesting. So I never thought of that, Denise. That's a really good point. So the one that was written in 1922 might not be in good taste. So that's a really good point. Yeah. So anyway, isn't that funny though, with it being a rifle? I thought that was really cool. So if you like the kitschy stuff, that's going to be good for you for $9. And it's number 54. Number 54 for the rifle jigger. Okay. So then what I thought, you guys loved the Paris buttons. And so I absolutely lucked out and I found some amazing vintage buttons recently. And so I thought I would sell them to you tonight. The first, what I'm going to do is I've got 3 sets of buttons that are sort of 2 different kinds in each set. And then I've got some really special glass ones to sell at the end. Oh, 54. So you want that, Helen? Okay, no problem. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it, Helen? Yeah, that's a really cool jigger. Okay, so the first set I'm going to sell together. So the first set, these are so cool, you guys, like so cool, and they're super old. So they're shell buttons. Oh, it's not showing up. That have been carved. Let me try and tip it so you can see the carving. They're just not showing how beautiful they are on camera, unfortunately. But they're shell buttons that have been carved. So that's the first one. Here's the next one. Isn't that cool? Look at that. Isn't that amazing? And then here's the next one. This one isn't as shiny as the other ones, but it's also carved. This one almost feels like soapstone, but I'm pretty sure it's shell. And then there's these 2. There's a pair of these that are the same. Aren't those cool? So these are shell buttons too. These are like really authentic old shell buttons. So that's one part of the set. And then they still have their vintage threads on them and stuff too. Oh, aren't those cool, Grace? I know. Yeah. So this is the next set. I've got some little white clear buttons like that. I think there's 4 in this size. Yeah, 4 of these little ones. And then there's 2 large ones that have kind of a swirl on them. And then there's the couple, I think there's two that are like this, sort of a really, I'll get closer there. And they're all glass buttons, which are so hard to find. And then there's two like this. Aren't those gorgeous? Wow, eh? Okay, so that's the first set. So both the shell buttons and all of these glass buttons, which is a screaming deal, for $12, letter H. $12 letter H for both the shell buttons and all of those glass buttons. Okay, $12 H. Now the next set of buttons I have are really cool big ones. I've got a set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of these buttons. Now these are plastic, but look how cool. Aren't those cool? Nice big ones. I'm guessing they're over an inch. Let's see. Yeah, an inch and I'd say an inch and a quarter. So these would have been on an old coat, I'm pretty sure, on a coat, you know. So there's a set of 6 of those, and they're some of them, you know, they're a little bit different coloring, but they're, you know, the same button. But, you know, like you can tell there's a bit of variation because this would have been older plastic, right? So there's a set of 6 of those, and then there's a set of 1, 2, 3, 4, another set of 6 of these ones. Look at these ones. Super cool. Look at the back. These to me look very deco. They look, I'm thinking 1920s. Again, super cool. So those 2 sets of big, large buttons. And the other thing I should tell you too, Bakelite, they might be. Yeah, they might be. I would not be surprised at all. I didn't test them. Yeah, let me just give them the sniff test. Yeah, I didn't test them, so I don't know, but they are definitely old plastic, like just, you know, definitely got some age to them. The whole, you know, I bought 2 big bags of buttons and sorted through them to find the good ones. And all of the buttons in these bags were vintage. They were just a most amazing find. Yeah, so these would have been on a coat. But what I've done, I've taken my normal, you know, my newer black, I have a gray kind of pea coat, wool coat, and I replaced all the buttons with vintage ones. And it looks really cool. And I've mixed them with silver and red buttons on my gray coat. So, you know, you can do that too. You can replace buttons on your coats and things like that with really cool vintage ones. So those 2 sets of 6 buttons, large buttons, $12, the letter N. $12, the letter N for those buttons. Yeah, they're cool, right? Okay. So now the next set that I have, again, okay, Grace, you want N? Okay. The next set of buttons that I have, you like my idea of my gray coat with the funky buttons? Yeah, I get a lot of compliments on it. So here is the next one. Look at these ones. Again, super, super cool. So they're, you know, the, what do they call this? The shank buttons, right? With the shank on them. So they're a pale, what color would I call this? They had to have a pinkish tone. They're kind of pink, creamy. I don't know. They kind of got a little bit of pink and a little bit of cream. It's hard to explain because they're kind of a bit ombre. So there's a pair of these big ones. And then there's 4. Now these are really old plastic, like the, you know, the super fine, brittle kind of plastic that was really early plastic. So again, these have a bit of a pink tone to them and a bit of cream to them. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of these buttons. And they're 2-hole buttons. So they kind of look neat together. Like you could potentially put them together on something if you wanted to, because they kind of are the same tones. And then also with this set are 4 large green plastic buttons. Again, these are very thin plastic, so again, really old plastic. And there's 4 of these large ones. So that's the next set. And you sew vintage buttons underneath shower curtain hook openings. Oh, that would look really cool. Underneath, so you've got like the hook, and then where the either the rivet or a slit, you put a button there. Oh, what a brilliant idea. I'm going to copy that, Grace. That's such a cool idea. So that's the letter V for, yeah, it's Dana. Thank you, Judy, for reminding me. It's not Grace. $12, the letter V for the pink and green buttons. $12, letter V. Okay, so Serendipity by Melanie. Hi, Melanie, for the letter V. Okay. And then I saved what I think are the best ones for last. This is what made me buy this bag. I just thought these were so cool. They're not uranium, I checked, but they're really cool green glass large buttons. It is so hard to find large glass buttons. And these are 1 inch green glass buttons. And it is a set of 4. Again, so hard to find large sets of these green glass buttons. So that set of 4 green glass buttons is $12, and it's number 31. Number 31. Yeah, I love that idea to put the vintage buttons on your shower curtain. I mean, this is the thing, you can use vintage buttons in many, many ways, right? I know people that make bracelets from them and all sorts of things. Okay, so Denise Marie, you'd like those green ones? Oh, you're going to love them, Denise. You were really going to love them. They are really cool. Number 2, I don't have a number 2 Serendipity by Melanie. So the only other ones that didn't sell were the letter H for the carved shell ones, and the clear glass button ones. That was the letter H. So that's the other set that didn't sell. I don't know if you were here to see them. Were you? Did you see those ones? Because they're pretty cool. But the rest have sold. I've got Grace or Dana for the 2 large plastic ones. And I've got Serendipity by Melanie for the pink and the green ones. You want the H ones? Okay. Serendipity by Melanie. So H and V. Okay, gotcha. I'm that way also, Dana. You can call me Sandy or Trisha. Okay. Great. Yeah, this is the thing when your names are different, right, than your YouTube names. Nobody would call me Vintagerous. But my name is Joni Rose, so you can imagine a lot of people call me Rose. I get that all the time. I had a boss too at one point because my name is Joni Rose. He called me Rosie. He just couldn't get Joni or Rose, but he kept calling me Rosie, and I just didn't even bother correcting him. It just happened all the time. So as I say, I'll you can call me anything. Just not, what is it, late for dinner or that's an easy dog to hunt with. Oh, I like that expression. I'm the same, Dana. I'm the same. I'm pretty easygoing. So this is the next thing I wanted to show you that I found just recently. It's a Magic Letters kids book that is so darn cool. So it's it's a school board in Ontario, okay, Canada, in Ontario, Canada, in back east, where it looks like they've done a compilation of a bunch of different stories. So it's not one book, it's a compilation. And each one of these stories has different graphics. Look at the graphics on this first one. Oh, I forgot to tell you what the when it was published. Well, originally it was published in 1967. It's had a lot of reprints, it looks like. So I guess it's a pretty popular book. But the graphics, I mean, my God. So that's the first story and the graphics on that. But then you flip and the next story, I mean, this is the graphics on the next story. So very, very different. So I guess what they did was they got different artists, to do each story. Let me show you another story just to give you the sense of the graphics, because they're just so different depending on the story. So it's a bunch of different short stories. Even here's one where it's photographs instead of drawings or illustrations. And then here's another one that's back to kind of more of a, drawing, but they're really cool. This one looks like it's, the paper cutouts that then they, used to make illustrations with. And there's some that have more of a drawing. So super interesting. So if you use books in a display, right, if you like to open a book and put it at the back of your display, this would be a great book for that, because again, you could choose what kind of graphic you were in the mood for and, open the book to that page, right, in the back of your display. Anyway, just thought that was really neat. And that's the cover on it. Super neat cover too, right? Magic Letters, it's called. Magic Letters. So Magic Letters is $12. And it's number 41. $12, number 41. Happy holiday to you too, Judy. I hope you'll be able to see some family. It's going to be a different Christmas for me for sure, for a couple of reasons. I lost my father last year tomorrow. So tomorrow's going to be a kind of a rough day for me for sure. And my daughter, who lives on the island, so I live on the mainland near Vancouver, and my daughter lives on the island, and because of the restrictions due to COVID, she won't be able to travel. So I'm going to be spending mine with my mother. So my mother and I are going to make the best of it. But I am desperately missing my daughter because she had her birthday on the 21st as well. So it's been very different not having her around. Lots of phone calls and Zooms and FaceTimes and all of that. But you lost yours on November 5th, so you've gone through this too, Belinda. You understand. We're soul sisters together on that. It's tough. I miss my dad. I definitely miss my dad. I don't want to get emotional on the channel tonight. I'm going to try to keep it cool. But what? No, Belinda. No, you share the same birthday as my daughter, Hannah? Isn't that crazy? Hannah might come on a little bit later. I think she's doing her own live. She's doing a cocktail series. She mixes cocktails and really neat. And I've given her a bunch of vintage glasses to mix the cocktails in. So she's probably off doing that. Hey, Empty Nesting. Hey, how are you? Empty Nesting is Maria, right? Nice to see you at the sale. Thanks for coming. Yeah, so it's a different Christmas. And so I know everybody's probably struggling to deal with COVID and all these restrictions. It's going to be very, very different. Exactly, Dana. You got it. Absolutely bang on. I'm definitely here to comfort people. Please feel free to reach out to me, by email if you're feeling lonely and you just need someone to talk to. It's tough. This is tough this year. And so we all need to support each other for sure. Yeah. Great. Okay. So the magic letter book, I don't think we had a taker there. Let me just double check. That was 41, right? Yeah, I don't think we did. Okay, no problem. Okay, so the next thing I've got is the teacup that I did. Remember the last sale? What I did was I did a how expensive or how much does this cost? And I did a teacup. I showed this teacup and then I showed a really expensive teacup. This one is still a very good quality teacup. It's Windsor bone china. Okay, so made in England, very, very good quality, just not super high-end quality. And so this is a really pretty, and I would call these, I think they're dogwood. What do you guys think? I want to call them dogwoods. I think so. It's been hand painted. Somebody has, put their mark on it from hand painting that. So this teacup is a Windsor bone china teacup is $18, and it's number 9. Number 9. $18, number 9. Hey, vintage. Hi, Katie. Oh, don't worry about that at all, Katie. Yeah, go help your grandmother. Oh, isn't this fun to try to be tech support by phone and video and all that? I've had to do it with my mom too. Oh my gosh, it's hard to do. Yeah, we definitely are. We are blessed to have each other. Hey, doggone. Hey, Jane. It's Jane, isn't it, doggone? Yeah, Jane. How are you? Canadian selling. Yes, this is Canadian selling. Yeah, definitely. I sell in US dollars. I didn't explain that. I ship and I'll give you your invoice will be in US dollars so that it's easy for you guys. I'm an only child. My parents are getting on in age. Yes. 2-hour drive for them. Oh, I know. Oh, mine is lucky. I'm only about 20 minutes from my mom. So thank goodness for that. But I don't own a car, so I have to rent a car a lot for that. But hey, Erin, hi. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming. Yeah. So, yeah, it's really tough. So, sorry to Rebecca. What's happening with Rebecca? What did I miss here? Oh, I lost my brother the day before my birthday this summer. Oh my gosh. Oh, Rebecca, and you're left by yourself. Oh, honey. Oh, well, we're here to support you, okay? Like we're definitely here to support you. Don't feel shy, shy to reach out to us if you need us this year. That's going to be tough. I know. I also lost a cousin of mine to cancer too just recently. So it's just been a year, hasn't it? So just hang in there. We're all here for you. And my mom and I are separated right now by the border. Oh yes, totally right. Oh, that's tough. We're in Canada, Emancipation. And I don't know if I know your first name either. Oh, that's rough. That's really rough. Yeah, there's a lot of people that are separated by the border. I have ex-sister-in-law. Her and her husband are separated by the border because he works in the U.S. So they're having a hard time too, huh? Jane, the jitterbug phones. I know, right? Isn't this crazy? The trying to help them. I actually went out and I bought my mom the same phone as I have so that I could help her because it's really tough. PEI. And Michelle, okay. And you're in Connecticut, CT, Connecticut. I'm still learning all the letters. Yeah. And Erin, my fellow Canadian, is here, which is great. Yeah. And Julie, oh, hi, Julie. How are you? I sent out all the boxes today, Julie, so yours will come. Take 41 of that still available. 41. Yeah, the Magic Letters book. Sure, Terry, you got it. Yeah. And Terry, I don't think you've bought from me before, so my email is there right on the screen. You can just send me a quick email and with your PayPal email address and your address, if you know the drill. That would be great. Oh, you sent the info. Look at you on the ball already. Oh, and Shelley's here from Ontario. Great. Nice to see you. How was the weather in Ontario? You know, we had snow last night in Victoria and Vancouver, which is crazy. The city shuts down. Oh, yeah, Julie, yours was fun to do up. I have to say, your taste and mine are very similar, and I probably could have given you 3 boxes full of stuff. So it was hard to decide what to put in. So yeah, yours was a fun one for sure. Okay, so the teacup was the last thing I talked about, which was 9, right? The number 9 for $18. So, and I don't think we had a taker there, so I'm just going to keep going. So the next thing I have, I've got these nappies, really cool nappies. And I don't know if any of you watch Curiosity Inc. So this is a fellow out in Alberta, Canada, in Edmonton, where I used to live, and he's right now going through a artist's house that was a hoarder artist and a fashion and a musician. I think they're all different kinds of things. Anyway, they had these dishes, some of these dishes in the house, I noticed. So this is Wedgewood. This is an older Wedgewood pattern. There is a mark, but I don't know if you're going to be able to see it because it's hard on this dark, right, green. So this is a really rich, I would call it avocado green. I call these nappies, or, people use them for fruit, for dessert. It's a set of 3 that I have of these. And the pattern name is Medallion Enoch, Enoch. Gold Medallion Enoch. So Wedgewood nappies. So these are $14, and they are number 59. $14, number 59 for the set of 3 Wedgewood, I would call it ironstone bowls, nappies. I thought I was going to show diapers. Are you British? Great. Dana, are you British? Hey, Vintage Craze. Nice to see you. You're originally from Cumberland. Oh, I didn't know that, Casey. That's cool, Carrie. That's really cool. Huh. Okay, so that's the nappies. Okay, the next one is me being lazy. Okay, I'm gonna admit to this. I'm gonna be lazy because I shipped out something like 12 or 15 boxes today. I mean, it was unreal. Because I had Etsy orders and my last sale from here to do the mystery boxes. One of the things that hasn't sold from one of my other sales that I had, it's the only thing that actually nobody claimed. The person that bought it didn't claim. So I've been lucky that way. And it's the gooseberry, Pyrex gooseberry 271 casserole. So if you don't know that casserole, I'll give you a minute to Google it so that I don't have to take it out of the box because it's already packed up, ready to go. I can slap a label on it, get it to you really quick. So it's pink gooseberry casserole number 271. So that's the smaller kind of casserole, really perfect for 2 if you want to use it. But it's a super collectible, right? Because it's pink gooseberry. And it's worth a lot, but because I'm going to be lazy and not unbox it, I'm going to give it to you for a deal. So $25, number 81, if you'd like the pink gooseberry 271 casserole. This is a perfect present for somebody, even, save it for a birthday present. This is a deal at $25 for this pink gooseberry casserole 81. Yeah, Carrie. Oh, it's a pretty cool. Hey, so great to hear, Gabrielle, that your ornaments came safe and sound. That's great. I've had a lot of luck. Oh, Serendipity by Melanie. Okay, you got it. Thank you very much for helping me be lazy. Oh, yeah, that is a really cool. Oh, Pink Elephant Party. Sam, right? Did I get you right this time? Sam, I think, right? Yeah, it is a sweet one. It's that pink gooseberry is to die for. So thank you for letting me be lazy. I really appreciate that, especially right now. Hey, I don't know how you guys are, but I'm super busy. Okay, the next thing I've got a little bit more corral for you guys. Now this is neat corral. This is one of the most popular patterns that I sell on Etsy. This springtime green, or crazy daisy is what I like to call it. Kind of goes by different names, but I've never seen these before, and that is their corral. So like the corral, the cornflower casserole dishes. Well, that's the same material these are made from. Normally, I find these, like the teacups in corral. I meant to grab some to show you the difference, but they're that thin, kind of lightweight, or light, not, corral isn't light, but the thinner glass. These are that thicker, sort of heavier glass. Yeah. So really cool. So I got two of them, and they're fairly good size. I mean, they're not the little tiny ones, right? So they'd be fabulous for cappuccino. I mean, really cool for cappuccino. So I've got a pair of those corral cups, I guess I call them, for $12. Number 32 for the pair of corral Crazy Daisy Corning mugs or cups. Yeah, aren't those cool? Serendipity? I know. Or Melanie, sorry, that I've never seen these before. I've never seen this. And as I said, this is such a possible. We use corral in your RV. Yes, corral's awesome for the RV. I sell a lot of the springtime green, the golden butterfly, Old Town blue, and what's the fourth? Oh, and the woodlands. Those are the patterns that I sell on my Etsy store. And I sell them by the piece for people that are trying to kind of put a set together. I find it crazy that people will pay shipping, on individual pieces, but they do. And then I give a discount if people buy more than three pieces, they can get 25% off. But yeah, it's amazing. And corral is a super popular thing. So I sell those 4 patterns. But this is another pattern that I've always really loved a corral, because to me it looks very Art Deco. And this pattern is called Zenith. So this is the Zenith pattern. And I've got 2 side plates. I'll just go close up so you can sort of see. To me, it just screams Art Deco. That's the back stamp on it. Okay, so I've got the 2. You've got the white ones. The prints are fun. And well, the fun thing about white, Melanie, I actually have my wedding china was white Wedgewood, really classic plain white dishes. But what's really fun is I mix and match it with other things. So sometimes I feel like more of a vintage, country cottage look. So I do the bone china. Sometimes I feel more Asian and I mix it with Asian. You can mix it with anything. So, and certainly corral mixes and matches really, really well, right? You can do, because the pieces are pretty standard. Yeah. And new corral is so expensive, and even the vintage corral, I mean, it's now getting crazy prices. So I'm going to give you a deal. So those 2 plates are $9, and it's number 67 for the 2 corral Zenith side plates, or lunch plates, I would call them. Actually, not side plates, they're lunch plate size. I should have measured them. They are 7 1/4-ish. Well, 7 1/8 inches. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's very clever. I love my white dishes and then mix and match. It's really neat, right? Because then I kind of go with my whim, right? Whatever I feel like. So yeah, so that was the Zenith pattern. And then I've got a bit of restaurant wear. That's another thing I haven't sold very much on my live sales, but I absolutely adore restaurant wear. I'm kind of like a Barb. I buy a lot of it and I sell a lot of it on Etsy as well, but I haven't really brought it to the live sales. So I've got 2 soup cups, right? So I love this size and shape. And it's sort of brown, a really nice chocolatey brown with the speckles. What's interesting is they're exactly the same, but look at the back stamps. Whoops, this way. The back stamps are different. So obviously, Duraline and this Cassidy Ultraline, one of them, they're the same company, just different back stamps depending on who they're supplying. So one of them says Duraline Dudson Super Vitrified, made in England, and it's the date stamp is 1187, so that's November of 87. Those were made. This one doesn't have a date stamp. It says Cassidy's Ultraline, made in England. But I love this size for, when you just want some yogurt and fruit as sort of with your toast, or, I use this kind of size for a lot of different things, or when you just want a small amount of soup, you don't want a big, huge bowl of it. So that's, a nice size. Oh yeah, that's a great idea. I love Danks. Oh, Danks dishes are really great. Yeah. So these two restaurant ware soup cups, $12, number 42. $12, number 42. Yeah, that's a great. Yeah, so other people have my same philosophy, it sounds like, on getting plain dishes so you can mix and match. I've started actually collecting restaurant-ware to actually use myself now because I love it so much. But so the next thing I have is another Pyrex piece, and this is the Old Orchard. And it's just a cute little mixing bowl. So this is the number, what is it? Did I put it down here, or can I look at it? Well, 401. It's a 401. So it would be the smallest 1.5 pint or 750 mil. So the Old Orchard pattern, which is plain on one side or sort of plainish, and then it's got the fruit. Very 70s, right? Very 70s colors, rich sort of autumn brown colors. Okay, so this little bowl, and it's really cute for like a single size or single serving of popcorn. $9 and number 99. $9, number 99 for that Pyrex bowl. Classic white, yes. Okay. Oh, I have the cutest set of salt and peppers to show you next. I actually found a whole whack of salt and peppers, and some of you are going to get some in your mystery boxes. So I'll give you a little hint there. But this set I just thought was absolutely adorable. It's hard to part with, to be honest. So what it is it's a set of suitcases, and it's actually 3 pieces, not just 2. So there's 2 that look like this. So there's suitcases that say hotel on them, and then sort of a scribble. And they're Japanese. They're marked Japan. So there's 2 that look like this, okay, for the salt and pepper. And then there's one that's like this. Isn't that super cute? Now this one, I think all of them are missing their stoppers. I've got to order some corks so that I can put them in there for you guys. I'll definitely do that. But isn't that cute? Now, can you imagine like how cute this looks? I keep seeing it sitting on my table, and it just looks so adorable. The set of this luggage, right? Like looking like it's ready to go on a trip. Let's see if I can show you on my clipboard there. Just looks so cute, right? I just love them. I think they're just adorable. Okay, so the set of luggage. So those of you who love to travel like me, you will love these. So the set of luggage is $18, and it's number 66. $18, number 66 for the set of 3 luggage salt and pepper shakers. Yeah, and I thought they were really cute too. Okay. 66 for, so 66 was the suitcases. So Denise, okay, great. Thank you, Denise. Gotcha for those. The next thing that I've got, a really pretty, really pretty oval dish. Now it's not super big, so it would be really nice for cookies if you're having tea. Look at the deco design in this. Is that not amazing? Look at it. It's got, and the raised moirage type dots on it as well. Very cute. Gold, and it's a cobalt blue, and it's Nortaki, but they're fine china, really high quality fine china brand label. The pattern name is called, I hope I don't butcher this, but Hyannis, Hyannis port. And they produced this china from 1991 to 1994. So it was discontinued in 1994. But isn't that cute? Like, I think that's just a neat little side dish to have with, you could put it on all sorts of things, vegetables or whatever. Yeah, I thought it was really pretty. So that Norte gold and cobalt plate, $18, number 23. Number 23. And then, do we have any mid-century lovers in the room? Mid-century modern lovers. I've got a neat bowl. So it's a leaf bowl. That drip glaze, right? That's super cool. Lovely. And it's a California pottery, I believe. It's the USA pottery stamp LD. And I think that's supposed to be 1706, but it doesn't seem to have made a complete 6 there. Okay, so that's what it looks like inside. Just a nice size. I mean, you could put, it's quite small, so you could put candy in it. You could put, even just a couple of apples or a little bit of fruit. Nice little bowl, like even just as a decorative bowl. So that is $18, number 2 for the mid-century modern leaf bowl. It's $18, number 2. And then the last thing I have before we start to play bingo is I have this shell lidded dish. So it's got a seashell on the top, and it's ceramic. Okay, it's made locally here in Vancouver. It's because the back stamp has Great Canadian Design Works, Vancouver, Canada. And I looked it up, and that's from the 80s. It's a really nice dish. Really nice dish. So those of you that love the ocean and the beach, this would be fabulous for a ring box. It could be used in your bathroom, right, for cotton pads. What else could it be used for? Anybody else got some good... Oh, you're looking for some soup crocks like that with a drip glaze? Okay, you know what? I find those quite often, so I'm going to have to pick some up. What colors are you looking for? Because I see them in different, like, do you like the browns or do you like the reds and oranges? Because definitely I see those too. Yeah. Yeah, so that's a shell dish. And I'll tell you guys too what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a brass or bronze horse, a good quality looking, like a nice, fairly substantial in size. I know the shipping is going to be a nightmare, but brass or bronze horse for my mom. She's got it in her head that she wants a brass or bronze horse. So if you have one, show it to me. Let me see it. She's very fussy, so we'll have to see if it's what she's looking for. But definitely send me an email with a picture if you found a brass or bronze horse. So this is the dish. I'd love to buy it from somebody in the community too. And the back stamp again. So this lovely dish is $24, number 33. $24, number 33 for the shell ceramic dish made by a local potters. It was a Potters Guild that sold this. So, yeah. Yeah, I love hearing what people are looking for too and what they collect because it's really, pincushion dolls. Oh, interesting. Have you looked on Kijiji for the horse? No, I haven't, Angela. I haven't looked on Kijiji. I will. Yeah. Brown is fine. I always mention items. Yes. Yeah. Oh, absolutely, Dana. It's great to do that because Western horse or equestrian. She wants kind of, what would I say to that? Yeah, not with a saddle, like just a plain horse standing, not sitting or prancing or, she wants, yeah, so it's kind of hard to explain, but she doesn't want yeah, she wants it to be more, she's a lover of art, like a stallion. Thank you. Yes, like more like a stallion. That would be good to say. She's very into art and decor, and I'm trying to convince her to come on the channel because I call her Martha, like Martha Stewart, because she's, oh my gosh, she's got such style to her, and and she's yeah, she's a neat person, and so I'm hoping that one day I'll be able to convince her to come on. Oh, Cosmo Pattern Milk Glass, McCoy Planter, must say McCoy on the base. Yes. Okay, McCoy Planters, got it. Very good. Yeah, so it would be fun for you guys, and I'd love to show you her place and what she does. Yeah, I would love to introduce her too. So hopefully we'll convince her, because the other day I was over at her house and she made me an omelet and she pretended to be a young child as she made it, and it was just hysterical. So I said, I'm going to video you, Mom. I'm going to video you because she's so darn funny. Oh, yeah, I bet so, Gritty Great. Oh, I bet you'd find them there. So, yeah, she wants like a beautiful bronze one. I did find one on Etsy that I quite like, but it's in Turkey, and, the shipping and all that from Turkey. Not that it's expensive, but just that I worry about it getting here in a long time, right? So, oh, you collect horses. Okay. I'm in BC. Yeah, Angela, I'm in BC. Yeah. Yeah, she does need to make an appearance. Okay, well, I will tell her. I will tell her she needs to come. Yeah, my mom's a hoot. So we'll definitely do that. Okay, guys, guess what time it is? It's bingo time. It's bingo time. So the way this works, and Angela said, let's do 4 cards and not 5. So that's good. We'll do that. So what you need to do right now is go into the chat and type in 4 cards, any 4 cards. So Ace of Hearts, 2 of Diamonds, whatever you want. Type 4 cards into the chat right now while I shuffle the deck. Okay, so everybody do that. Pick 4 cards and type it into the chat so you can be part of the game, the bingo game. And what you'll do is I'll just start once everybody's got their cards in the chat, then you need to put all 4. So Denise put like 2 of Hearts is 1, just put all 4 of your cards in one chat, okay? So that you're, when I call them out, yeah, you can just ignore that or just do another chat line with all 4 cards in your chat, okay? Maybe Angela, you can do your 4 and show people how to do it. Yeah, that's right. Perfect, Gritty Great. That's exactly what you need to do. Okay, she's got it. So do it just like Gritty Great. That's perfect. Okay, I'll keep shuffling for a bit here because the more we shuffle, the better. And then I'll just start flipping the cards, and so write down your cards on a piece of paper. And then when you call bingo, I'm going to ask you to put them back in the chat. So make sure that you have them written down somewhere so that we can double check and make sure that we've charted. And what this will be is for a free mystery box. And what I do with my mystery boxes is I do them custom. So I send you a questionnaire, and I think I'm going to add a couple of new questions to the questionnaire because one of the things that I'd like to know more about is what country that you're from, or maybe you've got a country you'd like to visit or something like that, or because often I have things that are from a certain country. So I was thinking that would be another question to ask too. So looks like a lot of people are putting theirs into the chat, which is great. Thank you, Carol and Diane and Dina, Denise. Give it a couple minutes more before we start drawing. But once we start drawing, you can't put them into the chat, obviously, right? So let's keep shuffling. And see who's the lucky lady or gentleman tonight. Do we have any men in the chat tonight? I don't even think we have Nate, do we? Or do we have Vinny? Maybe they're just on background listening, and I don't know. But this is the fun part when we get to do a giveaway. I love doing this kind of stuff. This is fun for me too. Because it's fun to kind of make up a special little mystery box for you. It's fun. And I will sell mystery boxes again, but I need to recover from doing 8 at once. That was a bit nuts. So, I'll do that again for definitely next week when I do the sale for people who are getting Christmas money. I'll definitely do a deluxe one. I'll sell a deluxe one. Yeah, do you feel like you should have it? Okay, have I got everybody in the chat? Does anybody need a couple more minutes? Just give it one more second and then I'm going to start to draw. Let's just wait and make sure. Where's your free cocktail in Vegas? Yes, exactly. That's right. Well, that's what we need. It's a free cocktail. Well, consider a virtual one coming at you. Joni, thank you for your great idea. I copied for myself free shipping. Thank you again. Oh, you're welcome. You got free shipping. That's right. Okay. So I'm just going to cut the deck a few times here before we start drawing. Okay, I think everybody's got their cards in the chat now. A chip in a chair. Yep. Okay, ready for the lucky ladies and gentlemen? Okay, so make sure you've got yours written down on a piece of paper so you can circle them when you get a card. Okay. Here we go. Ready, everybody? So the first one is Queen of Spades. Oh, you gave free shipping. Cool. Queen of Spades is the first one. Okay. Next card. 2 of Hearts. 2 of Hearts. Anybody got one yet? Let me know when you get a card. 9 of Spades. 9 of Spades. Oh, you got one empty nesting? Good. Jack of Clubs. Jack of Clubs. Just say bingo when you have all 4. 7 of Clubs. Ooh. 7 of Clubs. 10 of Spades. 10 of Spades. Oh, good. 5 of Hearts. 5 of Hearts. People are getting them. 7 of Hearts. Ooh, 2 hearts in a row. 7 of Hearts. Lucky lady says 8 of spade. 8 of Spades. Nothing for you yet, Sammy. Oh dear. I'll have to change that. 10 of Diamonds. Oh, you've got 2. 10 of Diamonds. Okay. Next one. 3 of Clubs. Rebecca's got 2 too. Okay. 3 of Clubs. The next one. 3 of Diamonds. 3 of Diamonds. Julie's got 2 again. Ooh. 5 of Spades. 5 of Spades. Not yet. Oh, wow. 8 of diamonds. 8 of diamonds. Anybody got 3 yet? 10 of clubs. 10 of clubs. Well, there you go, Don. Oh, perfect. Jack of hearts. Jack of hearts. Oh, dear. Oh, that's too bad. Your second win there. 2 of spades. 2 of spades. Ace of clubs. Ace of clubs. Oh, ace of hearts. Ace of hearts. Anybody got 3 yet? No? King of spades. King of spades. 3 of hearts. 3 of hearts. Oh, we're getting a few. 10 of hearts. 10 of hearts. Well, I see some 3s now. Ooh, Jen. 8 of hearts. 8 of hearts. And Denise has got 3 too. Wow, okay. We're close now. 4 of spades. 4 of spades. 9 of diamonds. 9 of diamonds. Lots of hearts, yeah. Well, maybe because love's in the air. Not a 3 of spades. You just still got 1. Oh, wow. 3 of spades. 6 of clubs. 6 of clubs. Queen of diamonds. Queen of diamonds. Queen of clubs. Queen of clubs. Queen of hearts. Queen of hearts. Wow, that's 3 queens in a row. King of hearts. Or sorry, king of diamonds. King of diamonds. Oh, Jen Bootsy has bingo. Okay, Jen, can you put in the chat your 4? Oh, and we've got Terry right behind you. So isn't that interesting? Okay, so Jen, and Terry both put your numbers in. Let's make sure one of you is a winner. Okay, so throw in your numbers there, Jen, into the chat. Your cards, I mean. Yeah, I got a winner, hopefully. Let's see, is Jen, where are you here? You can look back in the chat to find your numbers, but it'd be best if you put them back in. Oh, here we go. So you had 7 of hearts. Yep, 7 of hearts. 8 of spades. 8 of spades, yeah. Queen of diamonds. Queen of diamonds, yeah. And Jack of clubs. Jack of clubs. Yes, Jen Bootsy. Looks like you are our winner. I'm an idiot. The numbers go above 10, right? I'm not sure what you mean, Dave. Okay, and Terry, you were our backup. Well, you know what, Terry? It's Christmas. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a mystery box for Jen of 4 items. And Terry, I'm going to do a small one for you of 2 items. So both of you, please email me. If you haven't bought from me before, please do send me your information, and I will. I'll make up those 2 boxes. One for the Jen with the first prize of 4 items, and it was Terry, I believe, right? For the Terry also got bingo as well. So you'll get a small one of 2 items. Okay, Terry. So cool. Well, that was fun. What did you think? You like that? Yeah, no problem. I'm happy to do that. No problem. Great. Well, guys, thank you so much for participating in my sale tonight. I really appreciate it. For those of you who bought something tonight, if you haven't bought from me before, please do send me an email with your PayPal email address and your mailing address and your real name and all that good stuff. And I will get invoices out tonight and get packing stuff up. I will not take a week to get to your stuff to you unless you've ordered or you won one of the mystery boxes. That takes a little bit of time. But and those, the winners of the mystery boxes, I will send you the questionnaire. Jen, you've already sent me one, so I'm just going to maybe send you a couple of new questions just to kind of get maybe some new ideas. Okay. What was that here? I will add $10 for shipping for Jen Bootsy. What do you mean? I'm not sure I understand. I will add $10 for shipping for. I'm not sure what that means. So maybe just send me an email, Melanie, and explain what you mean. All right. And Merry Christmas to everyone. Yes, I will not see you until after Christmas. So please do have a fantastic holiday. I might see you in some chats and so on, but I won't see you on my channel until after Christmas. And you're going to pay $10 towards her shipping costs. Why? That was a prize. Wow, that's very generous of you, Melanie. Very, very generous of you. Okay, and so thank you so much for coming tonight. Have a really good holiday, and enjoy yourselves. Really do try to make it the best you can, even though I know it's not going to be normal, but try to make the best of it. We only have this memory once, and so I do hope you'll find a way to celebrate, to bring your heart alive, and be kind to one another. See you soon. Take care. Bye now.